Set to face off with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken. Now Roethlisberger on first down. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
A gain of 14.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down, Steelers.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
At the 32-yard line.
Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
To the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They snap it at 1. Now it's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. From the gun, it's Carr. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. They do go for it. It's Carr.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First down, Steelers.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown.
Complete to number 19.
Juju Smith-Schuster there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Raiders nothing.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down. It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 2nd and 9, Carr flush to his right. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Carr. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 54 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? On first down, it's Roethlisberger. To the right side and complete to Washington. A gain of 6 there on first.
Washington. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Raiders.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
49-yard line.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Carr now on 1st down. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
2nd and a yard at the Steelers' 40.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Again, they'll throw with Carr. The left side completion to Jones. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
7-yard line.
Take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Steelers' 26-yard line.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Carr. He'll look downfield for Waller. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Defender was right there in his shorts. Is that one of those situations as a DB where you just tip your cap and say, nice catch?
Well, you're supposed to, but a true competitor, he's not tipping his cap at all. He's upset he still didn't make the play. If it's a 50-50 ball or a moment of truth, he's got to win more than his fair share of them as well.
Probably especially angry because if it was incomplete, would have been 4th down.
Exactly.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Once again, it's Jacobs. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. James Washington was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Flushed out right, and he slings one that's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Good go.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. And got his man complete. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete. The intended receiver out of the backfield was Jalen Samuels. But now it's third down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Ben to throw again. But it's brought in by Washington. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a first down.
First down, Steelers.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Not much there, only a yard. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. To throw again on second down. Roethlisberger. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown.
Deontay Johnson, 27 yards. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Bring it, baby, bring it.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Carr going to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, third down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs, and he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. He'll let this go deep for runs. And that's caught inside the 30.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room just a minute.
He will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry runs 66 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Conversion.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Oh, he bowls over it. Ebron caught left side. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
It's third.
The offense on third down tonight. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
And a Steeler first down.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. He's got his man in the crossing route. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
It's a pickup.
Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
At the 9-yard line.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Trayvon Mullen, and not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11.
Josh Jacobs.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
The 49-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now Roethlisberger. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Johnson the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Roethlisberger will throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Intended for James Washington. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. One last shot for Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Carr down to a knee, and that ought to just about do it. So this one a victory for the Raiders.
Steelers 14.